stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Friday, right? Yep, sure is. Okay. Too many things open. Today we are going to be talking about compassion. Compassion. Ooh, compassion versus empathy. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was right. Good morning. Welcome. So we have some people showing up. The hair's getting longer. You can see it's starting to curl up now. There it goes. Doesn't take very much for it to start getting curly. So, oh, they left. They're like, I don't give a fuck about your hair, Dion. I don't care about your ugly face. Oh, I did have one troll that came on. They're like, you look like you just woke up and got out of bed. I'm like, I did. It's because I did. Usually I haven't been up for very long when I do these. So, and I think I'm really messing with people doing them this early. Are you people not awake or what? It's just nobody expects me to be awake right now. All right, we're hitting that 3-minute mark. Good starting. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. If you're here, please say hello. Looks like this is going to be a short one, so that's okay. I'm reading from Al-Anon today. I thought this was pretty good. I like pulling out the Al-Anon every now and again because it mixes up the topics some, and they have tougher topics than we do. They're not as, for the most part, I would say anyway, they are not as sensitive as we are. I know I was pretty sensitive. I can still be pretty sensitive, right? And these people are trying to have compassion with us, but gosh, it's pretty hard to have compassion with somebody that doesn't seem to care about themselves even, right? It's hard to do. So I like picking these Al-Anon topics every now and again to kind of make us think about our own compassion, what it is that we're doing. Because, see, we're going to be, once you get into the program and you get to that 12th step, it's your turn to start helping people. And Al-Anon information is a great way to learn boundaries, to learn a lot of different things. Good morning, regulars. My regulars made it, so that's all that matters. I might as well just call this the Dion, Ingrid, Amber show. So, I do have a reading, but before we get to it, let's do some definitions. There's a good one in here, which I liked. It was, what is compassion versus empathy? Leisure. You always got to press that extra button, Leisure. Or that music ain't going to play, bro. That was actually kind of funny, just so you know. You guys played that off perfectly. DIA. Oh my God. Okay. Empathy. What is compassion versus empathy? Compassion is an emotional response to empathy or sympathy and creates a desire to help. I have a button reset, but yeah. I don't know. I like pushing buttons. My sister, when we were growing up, she used to this song, "Hello, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory." I still remember that song. So, compassion has to do with the act of wanting to help other people. Compassion, what does it say? Sympathetic, pity, and concern for suffering or misfortunes. Now, we don't do sympathy here. Okay, we cannot do sympathy. The difference between empathy and sympathy is this: empathy, I'm not going to bring my own emotions in, but I know how you feel. In other words, I'm not going to re traumatize myself. Oh, now sometimes we do slip into sympathy and it's okay. Sometimes you may hear a sad story and cry because of it. That is sympathy. That is compassion. Okay. That means you are re-feeling some feelings that they are feeling also. And that's okay also. Those things remind us of where we came from, but it is not okay to sit in it. Okay. That's why our stories disclose in a general way what happened, know what it was like, what happened, and what it's like now. See, we always finish with that solution so that our audience doesn't have to sit in that sympathy. There's hope at the end. Okay. For everything that you say, there's got to be hope attached to it. You are a hopeful person, man. You have a shit ton of compassion. And I know you do because you listen to me. Okay. People that don't have compassion or empathy can't listen to me. They have a very hard time with it, right? What kind of quality is compassion? Compassion consists of 6 attributes. Okay. Sensitivity, sympathy, empathy, motivation and caring, distress, tolerance, and non judgment. That's the AA program, my friends. Okay. Sensitivity, understanding where other people are coming from, concerning ourselves with other people instead of ourselves. Empathy, we just talked about it. Motivation and caring, that's hope. Hey, you know what? Like when a newcomer, I do this with my sponsees every week because they're the last to see it. I tell them what things I've seen them grown with. I give them encouragement. It's the last thing that I do so that they can get off the phone or the call or the Zoom or whatever and go, yeah, man, that was good. I needed that. Okay. Distress tolerance. Tolerance, kindliness, and love. Isn't that what we do? You bet. In fact, we tout on that. And non judgment. Non judgment is unconditional love, respect. Okay. So now that we've completed the fact and you know that you have compassion, let's get to the reading. It's kind of, yeah, I like it. So October 3rd, courage to change. November. Oh, this is October 3rd. It's November. Oh, well, we're doing it anyway. No wonder nothing matched up today. Oh, I want to do Halloween again. Okay. Clearly, I didn't know what compassion was, but I knew what it was not. Compassion was not seeking revenge, holding a grudge, calling names, or screaming or throwing things in anger. Yet that was how I frequently behaved towards this person I claimed to love. For me, the beginning of learning compassion was to eliminate such behavior. My wife and I don't argue. We haven't argued in a long time. Okay. And the last argument we had lasted about 2 minutes. Okay. I don't like arguing with my wife. Well, I don't care if I'm wrong or if I'm right. It does not matter. I do not like contention with my wife. Okay. She has full reign that if I have done something, that she can approach me and I will shut my mouth. Okay. See, she had a lot of compassion for me. And I know there were times she just wanted to throw shit up, and I wouldn't, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Okay. I love my wife wholeheartedly. I love her. I don't want to be angry with her. And I'm not. You angry with me? Babe, I'm never angry with you. I might get a little frustrated. Sure, everybody gets frustrated. But I've never had any ill will towards that woman. Ever. Not since the day I met her in 1988. Isn't that amazing? She is the one person I've always 100% trusted. Since the day I met her, my gut, my intuition, it told me, Dion, you need to marry that woman. And I did. I waited too long, but, you know, and there it is, because I possess gratitude. Yeah, I'm extremely grateful. You bet. And it's probably I don't know. I try and tell her at least once a week that I'm grateful for what she's done for me. Okay? I am. So it's my turn to give back, right? June 16th, one night out. 1980 something. Yeah, okay. I'm getting there. No, I remember. Yeah, okay. What's that from? Just tell me what it was from, and then you can. Yeah, I'm not awake yet. Well, I still have a hard time defining compassion. I think it starts with the recognition that I'm dealing with a sick person who sometimes exhibits symptoms of a disease. Right? Just like, oh, no wonder it sounded so familiar. It's 1986, just so you know. Oh, some dates we'll never forget, huh? I remember I think I was 12. My brother and I were arguing over who could memorize something longer. My dad was tired of hearing about it, right? And we were going to help a friend move. And he said, okay, I want you to memorize the license plate in front of us. And whoever can remember it longest wins. FE7055. My brother still remembers it too. It's been 40 years now. More than 40 years. I still have that memorized. I'm not going to lose because he's going to die before me. It's the only running joke I have left with my brother, so that sucks. Too bad he's such a pompous ass. All right. I don't have to take it personally when these symptoms, such as verbal abuse, appear, nor do I have the right to punish anyone for being sick. God, that must be hard. That must be hard. I am a worthwhile human being. I don't have to sit and take abuse, but I have no right to dish it out either. Yeah. You will have fun at the grocery store. Today's reminder, I will spend more time with myself in this lifetime than with anyone else. Let me learn to be kind, be the kind of person I would like to have as a friend. He who would have a beautiful rose, he who would have beautiful roses in his garden must have beautiful roses in his heart. Right? What does that mean? It means it starts with me. It means it starts with me. See, when I got into the program, I thought everything else was the problem, but it wasn't. I was the problem. And that's great news. That's the great news we carry. You're the problem. The one thing you can change. Wow. The one thing you have control over. Yes, you do have control over your damn emotions and everything else. If you don't, then you got to learn how. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I think a lot of people have a hard time with that because it makes you feel like you're 2 years old again. Okay. And I'm going to tell you what that is. It's humility. It is your brain fighting humility. That was my experience. I'm like, they're just good. I want to be treated like a child. Well, you're acting like one. Oh, okay. That's why people were treating me that way, because I was acting that way. Ah, so when I act like an astute friend, you know what I get back? Better friends. Weird, weird. So, yes, it's going to make you feel small. It's called humility. Accept it. Learn to enjoy it. Okay? Because there's still times I often feel like I'm 2 years old, but it's because of the joy in my life, not because I feel like I'm being belittled anymore. Yeah. Pretty cool. Stuff changes. All right. I'm finishing my darn flyer today. Period. I'm going to, if nothing else gets done, I'm finishing it. I've sent it out to people. People have said nothing, which means it sucks ass. So I'm going to redo it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's good to see you. DIAs, we're here. Leisure, and anybody else that was around, I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace out and have a great day. Meow.